Clock out, come home and drink away. To bash and burn the weekly plays. Douchey calls and sweaty balls, this is Scotch Sporting.
Hey!
Finger guns are back, baby.
Finger guns are never gone.
It's 2023 and the finger guns are alive and well.
Thank God. We need something consistent in this this shithole world we're living in.
The year of our Lord 2023.
It's time. It's time he come to us.
It really is. I feel like my whole life I've been hearing like, oh, he's coming back next year. And it's never happened. And I've been on this planet for almost 43 years now.
The Jews believe he never came in the first place. They're still waiting. Pointed at you. Welcome back, guys. It's a new year. My God. Thank Christ. If you're listening, this is back to back with our year-end wrap-up. So you can hear... Sorry, the dog decided to be a piece of crap. Some things don't change.
Yeah.
This is our favorite episode of the year, I think.
It's a tie. It's a pretty close tie between this and then the recap one.
It's a tie between the one you just listened to. So every year, yes,
but when you're the champion like me,
okay,
oh boy,
it's great to just go back.
It's gonna be a drinking game for this podcast. So I hope everybody listening to this has a drink in their hands. Has something.
Alexander Keats.
Whether it be alcohol, whether it be Coke, Dr. Pepper, whatever your heart.
I was sorry to interrupt. I was on the beach in Cuba and I saw a Canadian walk to the beach with an Alexander Keats bottle in their hand.
My man.
I just brief pause.
Brought their own beer.
Love it.
What, they did?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't import that. Come on.
Yeah, you can't get that down there.
Brief pause, because I too we were on a cruise, so like similar all-inclusive thing. I don't understand when...
Except your luggage.
Except my luggage.
Too soon, Mark.
Oh boy. Anything your heart desires, drink-wise, you can get. And this is where I'm like, fuck yeah, Bahama Mama, Pina Colada, Gin Martini, because I'm like, this is shit I don't want to make at home.
Right.
Gin and soda most of the time.
I had gin and sodas during the day because I needed to stay hydrated.
Right.
Make me a daiquiri. Here's a mojito. I'm not muddling wine myself. But then the people that are just like, Bud Light, please.
Yeah. What are you doing?
And walked up. I'm like, you could have
anything.
Go home. Go home then.
Yeah.
Bahama Mama.
Get a red stripe?
Maybe they also wanted to stay hydrated during the day.
Haha.
Zing.
So so the drinking game for this podcast is going to be, how many times will Chris mention that he is the reigning champion?
I mean, it's in the video description on YouTube, so.
Oh, God.
Thank God.
Yep.
So this is
Just wanted to remind people.
Half, that counts.
Yeah.
That's a drink for those playing along at home. At the beginning of each year, we go through sport by sport. The major sports, don't come at me. People are like, but what about cricket? We go through the major North American sports. We make predictions. Some of them are going to be insane. Some of them are gimmies, like the Carlos Correa physical one. And we predict what's going to happen in the year 2023. Sometimes we are, like me, wildly inaccurate. Sometimes we're like Chris and slightly less wildly inaccurate. And then we say some outlandish things and then some crazy things that came true. I think my wizard pick... a couple years, I had some crazy retirements that came true.
Yeah, you got the retirement ones last year. You were like, you nailed those.
Chris picked the Super Bowl winner,
and Cooper Cup.
We had some crazy ones. So we're gonna go, and Dave, as always, not always on the podcast, often yelling in the background, but has been a staple on our prognostication episodes for a while.
My name is Mr. Peanut.
He's filled out the document this year, which is very exciting.
Because last year I would have won and beaten Chris, and then the drinking game would have been about me.
Maybe someone needs to listen back.
There's no way to confirm.
It's true.
That's the Donald Trump defense.
Yeah.
We are going to start with a first question that we started by accident last year.
Yes.
Not Price is Right rules, just closest. how long is this episode going to be? If you are listening to it right now, you know right away. We're going to make our guesses right now, and then we'll know right away as well when we post the episode. But
Yeah.
we won't find out officially until the end of the year. How long is this episode going?
It is going to go 71 minutes.
I'm going to keep you idiots in check
Oh,
as much as I can,
Good
and we're
luck.
going to go 65 minutes.
wow, that is optimistic.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say 81.
Mark?
83.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Good year. 77.
Okay. Great guesses, guys. This one I will listen back to because it'll be at the beginning of
Yeah.
the podcast. Well, welcome to 2023. I will not jump around questions, but I might jump around categories just based on the document that I send around to you guys. Chris, as our Take a Drink reigning champion, you get to pick the first category.
Oh, baby. I'm a simple man, and I'll say let's start with baseball because it's at the top of the document.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the CFL, but I am very, very happy to start with baseball.
Cover
So,
all 3 questions.
I'll ask the questions. You can jump in if you want, or I will point you out. We'll riff on some of them. Otherwise, we'll move on because I'm winning this 65-minute question. Who is going to win the World Series this year? Dave?
I got the Mets.
I have the Giants. Chris?
Mets as well.
Mark?
I think it's pretty obvious my choice. I'm going with the Jays. I previewed
Homer.
this last episode. I'm going Homer all the way.
Here is
Attaboy.
your other drinking game. Those playing along at home, when Mark does the obvious Homer pick, even to the detriment of him winning this year, it is 2 drinks if Tyler makes the obvious Homer pick.
it would have like had Mark not done Homer picks last year, he would have beat me.
hmm
So just remember, I'm the champion because I
Tyler,
don't do Homer picks.
who is winning?
Dodgers.
Okay.
Did we
will the
wait?
Angels-
All of us said NL teams except Mark.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
where the money is.
Wow.
That's where the money is this year. Will the Angels finally make the playoffs with Mike Trout? Dave?
I have to say yes.
The answer is
also-
always and
It's
forever will be.
it's a free point. It's no.
I also have to say yes. The rest of you gentlemen are all saying no.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's just I feel what a fucking waste of a generational talent, Ben.
And they've expanded the playoffs, and he still can't get in.
Ugh,
No, the Rangers will make it this year.
the Rangers. Where will
Rangers.
Shohei finish this season? I think the Yankees are going to woo him over. Mark.
He'll finish the year with the Angels.
I agree. Angels.
Sorry, yeah, the question is where will he finish the year? He's under contract with the Angels for this year and then a free agent next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree he will finish the year with the Angels under contract.
So then, where will he start? By the time we record this podcast, will he be with someone other than the Angels?
Yes.
Yes.
In 2024, he'll be somewhere else. Yes.
Will we know by the time we do our prognostication
Oh,
recap? Is
that's a
Um,
good question because
because we're not doing
Most of the big signings do happen in
yeah, they happen early.
November, December. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we may
No,
know.
we'll know. We'll know.
We do our prognostication recap usually the week of Christmas or the week before. So you
Yeah.
can double down and name the team if you would like. Or just say yes or no.
Go ahead, Mark.
Is-
Double down.
By the
Dodgers.
time we record our prognostication recap, will Shohei be with anyone other than the Angels?
He's going to the Dodgers.
Tyler?
I'm going the Mets. They apparently have a lot of money. So
I'm saying Yankees. So I'm just going
I-
to switch my earlier answer because someone decided to be semantic and call out my question and thus be confusing. So he will finish this season with the Angels, but then he will sign with the Yankees.
All right, and I say finish with the Angels, and then next year he will also. I was gonna say Dodgers as well, so I just thought Mark was gonna say the Jays.
No.
In the document, I have signed with the Jays.
Ooh,
Like that's a high expectation goal.
I
But not
think the
realistic.
international market and the opportunity, and that's the Jays have not spent big on a free agent like that. I mean, Springer maybe, but I think ownership and with the young guys, I think they'll spend.
I'm all about it.
Whether Ohtani
get all
wants to
logical about this.
Yeah,
I feel he's comfortable out west. He's already there in LA.
I
Dodgers
think
always
so.
perennial contenders.
Yeah, I think that's the easy choice, Mark.
I think
Yeah.
West Coast.
And they'll probably offer the most money too, as well.
Who is this year's Devin Travis? Devin Travis was the new Troy Tulowitzki. Since then, there hasn't been a real Devin Travis. There's just been. So it is players that just really can't stay healthy. So we have changed this sort of to mean who's going to kind of be on the IR the most. And it can't be just like a bench warmer. It's got to be
A name.
player on the roster. So who on the Blue Jays is this year's Devin Travis? So the most hurt. Chris, who did you say?
Springer.
Tyler?
I'm going the new guy, Belt. He's got knee problems.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, turf.
But I
Dave?
think he'll play DH though.
I'm going to take the easy one and stick with Nate Pearson.
Mark?
No, the easy one's Kiermaier.
Yeah. I was thinking about Kiermaier. I have still Ryu.
He won't even
gonna-
play this year.
He's just going to stay.
Wait, does that count?
That doesn't count. He's got to come off the IL,
Okay.
play, then
well.
go back.
That's
Okay.
exactly what's going to happen.
I like it.
Where will the Jays finish? I said second in the second.
Second.
Sorry, in the AL or in the AL East?
AL East.
AL East.
Sames.
Same, second.
I got second in the East.
Mark has them winning the AL East. So that's a drink for everyone playing along. Who will lead the league in home runs? Tyler?
Going Vladdy. Here's my homer pick.
That's
Was
2
that-
drinks, yo.
2 drinks?
Oh shit.
Really important.
If I had known these rules, oh man.
You don't go homer as much as Mark, but when you do, you're like, yeah, fuck it, Vlad.
True. That,
Mark?
you have a point.
Alonzo.
Chris?
I got Vlad.
I said Mike Trout because I think it's going to be even more sad than when he doesn't make the playoffs. Even though I legally had to say they will.
I got Devers.
Ooh.
So here's your gimme question. So the gimme question was, does Carlos Correa pass his Twins physical? Because I didn't know when it was. The answer is he did.
Yes.
Over. So I'm going to change this question on the fly. Over under 500. Will he play the majority of the season?
So
This
more than
season?
half of the games?
This current season, will he play more than half the games?
So more than 81.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
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 No.
Oh.
Yes.
'Cause I think his injury is gonna be a long-term issue. Like
Yeah, like it's not
it's gonna happen down the road.
right.
So why was he not passing the physicals?
Fat.
Is he just out of shape?
Well, apparently it's something with his ankle.
But then why are the Twins like, okay? Like, what did they
Because
not?
they're Minnesota.
Well, you've heard.
It's only costing them $200 when initially it was $350 million for him when he signed with
Yeah.
the Giants.
That's quite a fucking
bargain.
pay cut.
They fatten him up. You've heard. It's my favorite conspiracy theory on the planet that the actual Carlos Correa has been hurt, and this is his twin.
That's
Who
amazing.
and that's why he isn't passing the physicals because he's like he was never good enough to make the majors,
I love it.
but he's a really good athlete.
So this is like almost like the Paul McCartney
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Will Oakland make the world? I love this question. Is will Oakland make the World Series?
It's another free
AKA
point.
Does Moneyball work? Because what a great movie and great book, and the book came out probably 20 years ago. The movie's maybe 10 years old at least. And at the end, it's like, Oakland made the playoffs that year, and there's a title card, and it's like, here we are, 2023.
It's a
Still
long
hasn't
time
worked.
later. Has not worked.
Made it, wrote a book about it, made a movie about it.
Used math.
Didn't work. Still clearly didn't work.
There you go, kids. You don't need math. Math
You
is
don't-
bullshit.
It
All you
doesn't
need is
work.
money. That's how you win World Series.
Are any of us saying that Oakland will make it to the World Series?
No.
Do any of us have Oakland making the playoffs? I won't make this an official question.
No.
Ugh, just
Hey, if the Angels are going to make the playoffs out of the West, then how can Oakland?
Who will be the lowest payroll team to make the playoffs, Mark Bun?
Guardians.
I also have the Guardians.
Chris?
Seattle.
Tyler?
Nope.
What?
The Rays.
There we go.
Oh, we just heard, oh. I said Baltimore because I think we're in that weird cycle where Baltimore is good again. It ebbs and flows like every 5 years.
They finished the season pretty strong.
Yeah. I think we're at the crest of the wave where Baltimore's going to be good again. Which New York team will go further, the Mets or the Yankees? Dave.
I had to double down. I have the Mets winning the World Series.
Same.
I said
I'm in the
Mets,
same
too.
boat.
Mets.
Tyler?
Yankees.
Ooh.
Going against the grain.
Smart.
Will
You
Teoscar
salmon, you.
repeat his numbers with his new team? And I know this is subjective. We're not dicks. Let's just say within what was our thing? 10 RBIs, like 5 home runs.
Yeah, that's
28% in average.
Yep.
We're not assholes. I know it's a subjective
And
question.
are we doing it based off of his 2022 numbers? Because his 2021 numbers were even better.
2022 numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. I still say no.
No.
I say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it'll be close, so within the margin of error.
Okay. Who? So the Jays seem to sign a whole bunch of outfielders in the offseason. So give me your starting 3. And I don't mean like who, I mean literally opening day.
These are the 3.
Who are your 3 starters? Because I said Varsho, Merrifield, and Kevin Kiermaier because I think Springer is starting injured. So those are my starting 3.
Damn.
David,
I got Springer, Kiermaier, and Varsho.
Tyler.
I got Springer, Kiermaier, and Merrifield.
Because you have Varsho not ready yet?
Correct.
Okay, Mark?
No, I got the same as Dave.
I also have the same as
What
Dave.
is Varsho not ready for?
The big time.
Yeah, the playing in the
Didn't he
6.
play in the majors last
Just
year?
'cause.
Just cause. I have Merrifield starting. Just why not?
And Varsho.
I want some points. I'm hoping I'll get this. You guys will do something else. Who is the American League MVP? Trout, just to triple down on my sadness.
Oh, I like it.
Mark?
Oh, Tani.
Chris?
Julio Rodriguez.
Ooh.
Tyler?
Pick your drinks up.
Oh.
We're
Got
ready.
Doubles.
Vladdy.
I like it.
Mm.
I like it.
I'm not
David?
saying no.
Doubling down on Devers.
All right, okay. We are jumping down to the NBA.
All right. The association, if you will.
The National Basketball Association / I had to look up players' names.
Basketball.
Basketball. Shouldn't it be called We're rewatching New Girl. And there's a really great moment of, shouldn't it be called Basketball?
Because there's 2 baskets.
Because there's 2 baskets. It makes nothing but sense.
Okay, who will win whatever the NBA championship is called? Maybe the Lady Bear Trophy.
Oh,
I don't know.
Larry Bird. I thought it was Larry Bird.
I had to look up who was good this year. So I have said the Nets. Because
I
why
also
not?
said the Nets because I did the exact same thing. I'm like, the Nets are close.
Yeah, why not? Because I'm just like, you know what? I think, and this gets to my later questions with the Kyrie Irving thing. I think the fates and the heavens are going to be like, yeah, whatever. Be anti-Semitic. Here's a championship. So Chris said the Mets. Dave,
I got the Celtic.
Mark,
I also have the Celtics.
Tyler.
Going the Bucks.
Ooh, back to back. Where will the Raptors finish this regular season? Did they not go
It
back?
won't be back to back. Warriors won last year.
The Warriors won last year. Thank you.
I honestly didn't know who won last year. I had to look it up.
The Bucks won the year
And then
before
I
that.
forgot instantly.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Where will the Raptors finish this regular season? I said just outside of the playoffs in 9th.
I said the same thing. We're doing the same research here, apparently.
For basketball, I think
Technically-
we both Googled the same thing.
Yeah.
NBA.
Ninth is the playoff spot now.
What?
Yeah.
Do that 7,
Yeah.
10.
Oh, right.
Still standing by
So
9.
I had them finishing in 10th.
Standing by
Yeah.
9.
hmm
11,
also-
Tyler?
I got 9 too.
I got 10.
Mm.
I have them selling off a little bit and then missing the playoff thing.
Who is the 2023 NBA scoring champ? Did anyone say anyone other than Luka Doncic?
Nope.
He's up by like 2.5 points a game already.
Did Chris say who, but write down Luka?
I did. Yeah.
So I said Luka Doncic, and you said who? but
No, I
that's who you-
said no. No one else would have picked anyone.
Who?
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Who will be the biggest name to move at the trade deadline and or off season?
Is Siakam a big name?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
he's an all-star.
That's my
He's
that's
a
my
max
name.
contract.
That's my
That's what I
name.
went.
I'm gonna say Kyrie.
I got the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns.
And Mark.
I have Miles Turner.
I know who that is.
'Cause his name is on this list every year.
Which big name player? Which big name East player goes west? I'll double down. Why not?
Me too.
Ooh.
My answer again, is Siakam a big name? Because
Yeah.
there you go.
But is he going west, though?
That's what I'm saying. Is he's going west?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
Why not?
Where
Dave?
else is he gonna go?
Bradley Beal, finally.
With Fred VanVleet declining his extension, he is maybe gonzo. Who starts 2023 in a Raptors uniform?
Fred is still under
VanVleet,
contract next year, by the way.
He has a player option.
Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby, or Pascal Siakam?
Oh,
I have all three coming back.
Van
Wow.
Vliet go.
What did you say, Mark?
All three coming back.
damn.
Chris?
OG. That's it.
Tyler?
We got Fred coming back.
I said just OG.
Huh. I have the opposite of Tyler. I got OG and Pascal coming back and Fred not.
So he would, yeah, okay. Next season, do the Raptors blow it up, make a big free agent splash, or do nothing?
Do nothing.
Well, they
Tyler?
can't sign a free agent because that's,
Yeah.
doesn't exist
Yeah.
for the Raptors. So I
They're-
went with in option 4. Make a
Ooh,
big trade.
okay.
Yeah, they're gonna blow it up for the right return.
Okay.
So I guess kind of what
Actually,
Mark.
making a big trade. Not necessarily blown up, just making a big trade.
I said Kerblamo. I think we'll blow it up.
I got a soft rebuild.
What is that?
One of those three going. Like I think it'll be Van Vliet, and they'll build around the other two.
So it almost falls along the lines of my option.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make a big
it's,
trade.
yeah, it's close
Yeah.
to Mark's option there. It's not a full Kerblamo.
Yeah.
Will there be another incident of Kyrie Irving being super anti-Semitic, or will this be our Boatgate question?
Okay.
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 Hey,
I also said Boatgate, and that makes me really sad. Okay, we are gonna go on over to hockey, my friends. Hockey.
Yeah.
Chris? How many hockey games have you watched this year?
0.
Oh,
Oh well. Wait, did the World Juniors count? Because I watched that.
Technically, it's a hockey game. She didn't say NHL.
That's right. And
Yeah.
that gold medal game was pretty fucking good.
fair.
Did you watch any Olympic hockey? Because that would also.
No.
Oh.
No.
How did you watch Olympic hockey this year?
2022. The Winter Olympics were in February.
Yeah, because you said this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot the Winter Olympics happened.
Yeah.
Mm.
So did we. Remember when we just did the episode and we were talking about the Olympics?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but it was the Summer Olympics.
Nope.
Who will win the Stanley Cup? I'm gonna get our drinks ready. Tyler has stepped away. So just get your drink ready. We'll start with Chris.
Did anyone take a homer pick?
Boston Bruins.
Ooh.
David?
Ooh.
I'm going to take the current points leader in the Bruins.
I am also going to take the Bruins for giving me hope this year. Tyler and Mark, do you guys want to say it at the same time? And that would be
3 drinks. 3 drinks.
3 drinks.
2, 1. The lead.
Leave.
You guys are fucking nuts.
Who will win the Rocket Richard Trophy? Pasta. Who else says pasta?
That's most goals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tyler with pasta?
Yes.
Mark?
McDavid, come on.
McDavid.
Okay. Who will win the Vezina?
Linus.
Only one choice. The guy's only lost 1 game in regulation all year.
That's fucking bananas.
Did everyone say Linus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could you not?
That's so nice. Thanks, guys. I knew he just needed to get out of Buffalo. Like I knew,
Swayman who?
like he was such a good goalie, but under such a shit system.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, there's people that can play in front of me. How many Canadian teams will make the playoffs? Dave, I can see your answer is extremely optimistic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Four?
That is very obvious.
And only 1 in the East.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah. I got 3.
Mark?
I also have 3.
Tyler?
2.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had 2. I also had 2.
Oh, come on. Calgary or Edmonton, one of them has to make it.
That's the thing, because the Sharks and the Ducks aren't passing those 2 teams.
they're
So one of
garbage.
those
Yeah.
2 teams is going to make it.
Let's just say when will we see Carey Price start a game this year?
Nope.
No.
No.
No, wah wah. Dave had a fun Mandela effect moment a couple weeks ago of like he was certain Carey Price retired.
No.
Like it was
last night.
Yeah.
no, it wasn't. No, because we looked him up a while ago.
Apparently you had the Mandela effect.
I have him. Is it Berenstain Bears this whole time? Will the Toronto Maple Leafs get your drinks ready? Maybe this is an homer pick. We'll just drink anyways. Will the Toronto Maple Leafs win a playoff series? Chris
Yeah.
or Tyler and Mark, I know your answer because you have them winning. Chris.
No.
That's
Not a
The better
fucking
que-
chance.
The better question is, will it not be a Tampa that they play in the first round?
Well, listen, it sucks that they get stuck playing the hard teams, but you're not like I just can't see it. I just don't see it again.
Just like last year, this has to be the year. I'm just like this has to be.
It has to
It
be.
can't be this sad this long.
It can.
Like at some point.
it will.
So I
It
think
doesn't.
so. There's like comedy. There's rules with comedy and tragedy and time, right? Like, tragedy plus time equals comedy. And I'm a big fan of like comedy being like, you hit a joke, it's funny, it's not funny, it's not funny, it's not
And
funny.
then it
You
gets
keep
funny
going
again.
that well, and then it gets funny again. And I
Yeah.
think last year it was funny again.
Right.
But now I think we're back at the beginning of the circle. Like I think if it's not funny anymore. Like we got to the point where it was the Montreal one the couple of years ago, sad, and then last year was funny again.
Yeah.
So
The Montreal one was sad.
we're back.
Yeah.
We're back though.
Do you want to ask Mark and Tyler if it was funny last year?
I think it kind of was for them a little bit.
No.
Never funny.
Dave, do you have them?
Yeah,
winning?
I have them winning because they can't play Boston in the first round.
I don't want to spoil
If the
your
standings
answers because
currently
I
go
can
here.
see them.
That's
Which team will end the season with the least points? Chris.
Oh man, I didn't have the least points going to be Chicago. Did we add questions? I missed some of these. Hold on.
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know how I missed a bunch then. Hold on.
Mark? I'll get to you.
Chicago.
Chicago.
He said Chicago.
Yeah,
Chris.
I said Chicago. Yeah.
I got Anaheim.
And the Canadiens. Stay sad, boys. Which guy from the limited coaching pool of 35, a white man and maybe Ted Nolan, will land a head coaching gig next season? I said Barry Trotz.
It has to be Trotz. It has to be Trotz. I can't believe he's still not coaching.
So I
Well,
was
it's his own choice. It's not like he doesn't want to coach.
I was doing a little reading into this, and from what I read, is Trotz is looking for more of an upper management and less of a head coaching position.
Oh.
So that's why I went with someone else.
And who is your pick?
I picked Rick Tocchet
It's a good pick.
because he's a player's coach from my reading.
Tyler?
I want Maurice. Is he coaching right now? I don't know.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
come on.
Isn't he in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh, is
He
the
might
head
be.
coach?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure. I didn't even know. There you
Well,
go.
there you go.
Tyler's right already. It's 2023. You got it right.
Hey.
I don't even know
I
anymore.
will allow you to enter your pick into the chart if you would like to think about it. Or would you like to just say Ted Nolan or Barry Trotz?
Let's just go with Trotz.
Yeah. Will we see? This is our last NHL question. Chris is already shaking his head. Does anyone say yes? Will we see a visible minority as the head coach in the NHL
No.
at the end of 2023? Nope. All of us
No.
are shaking our heads.
Nope.
We could have said Ted Nolan, and then we could have like two birds, one stone.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's
No.
just not like I don't even. There's like two teams that have an assistant head coach of color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let us switch to the football. We will start with the CFL.
Can we add the last MISC one that I added into the CFL category?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Who will win the Grey Cup?
This is my only homer pick. Hamilton.
Yeah.
It's in Hamilton. We're pulling out stops to. I
we
what's that?
As a season ticket holder.
Yeah, we established that we're allowed to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got to be us. Mark,
I also have the Ticats. Come on.
had a boy.
That's a drink. Tyler?
The Lions.
Whoa,
I said the Jackass because I want this for you guys.
And
appreciate
it's in
you.
Hamilton again this year.
It'll be fun. The Arkells will play again, I'm
Ah.
sure.
Probably
have to.
They have like
Legally.
better than that bullshit that happened last year.
my God. What a horrible halftime show.
So bad.
I got so excited when the guy sang the Florida Georgia Line song because that I was like, well, at least I know this, and this
Yep.
is a fun song. And he sang the Nelly part, and it was really weird.
Because it wasn't Nelly.
And then he
It
went
wasn't
to the
Nelly.
halftime of one of the Thanksgiving NFL games.
Oh,
Like the
Yeah,
next
he
week.
was. That was, yeah.
What random NFL star will at least be rumored to be joining the CFL in 2023? They don't have to.
Nah.
Rumors.
I say none.
No.
The NFL is or the XFL is gonna hamper this huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have Des Bryant.
All right.
Will we see the Halifax Scooters do anything in 2023? Logo, website, literally anything.
Can someone explain to me what the holdup is?
A
COVID?
stadium. It's money to build a stadium.
So they've announced them as a new franchise,
No.
but that's all you've
No,
done?
so basically before COVID, they had an ownership group in place, they had a plan in place, and COVID destroyed the whole plan.
Oh my
So
god.
they don't even have an ownership group right now. And that my answer is yes,
Oh.
they will have an ownership group put together. It may not be Halifax at the end of the day, but there will be a 10th franchise ownership group that we're going to hear about at some point in 2023.
But the question refers to Halifax.
Oh, okay. Well, sub question. Just for Chris, where else would it be?
Moncton.
Quebec City?
Moncton.
Quebec City could work too, but yeah.
Saskatoon?
No, you
No,
can't put
no.
you can't put a second team there. No, I was in an argument with a guy on Twitter the other day. He drives 200 kilometers each way to go see Riders games. Like
Oh.
a new team, and
Now we
that's
wouldn't have to if there's a team in Saskatoon.
I still don't think people
What
would
haven't we
switch
had this?
allegiances.
We talked about this with like if Hamilton got an NHL team, Mark would switch sides.
No.
Interesting.
Mark's a Leafs fan.
Victoria, BC? Like, would you do another
Victoria could work. Quebec City would make sense. And obviously Halifax, somewhere East Coast makes sense, but
It would have to be.
Victoria,
So you have
too
a
much
5-5
internet.
alignment.
fucking no, they'd never do a third Alberta team. Fucking Moncton.
Well, sorry. Which of the two divisions only has 4?
the East. But
Okay, so then
but Winnipeg has been in the
Winnipeg
East
is
in the
forever.
past, so
Oh.
Do we see Bo Levi Mitchell sign with the Ticats?
yes.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know enough to say no.
Okay. Do the Argos finish over 500 after winning the Grey Cup? Because they too are on a cycle where they win the Grey Cup and then they tank it for a couple years. They continue to tank it, but somehow win the Grey Cup.
Yep.
And then they tank it even more.
Yep.
Will the Argos finish over 500? Chris?
No.
Mark?
I have yes.
Tyler?
No.
Dave?
I wrote yes, but I'm going to change it to no
I'm saying no.
because there's a lot of confidence about the Ticats, and then my Grey Cup pick, Red Blacks.
Oh.
Who is the quarterback for the Riders at the start of the season, and are they the quarterback by the end? I sure did Google Riders depth chart,
Okay.
and
Yep.
I picked a guy whose name I sort of knew, Faredo.
Okay.
Fajardo?
Fajardo, yeah.
Fajardo.
Fajardo.
I like it better that way.
The soft J.
And no, he won't be their quarterback by the end.
Okay.
Tyler?
I said the same, and sure, why not?
Mark?
I'm going out there. I'm saying they signed Trevor Harris.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
And is he the quarterback at the end of the season?
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying
Christopher?
Dane Evans. And no, he is not the quarterback by the end of the season.
And Chris's bonus CFL. Oh, sorry, David.
When I filled this out, Tyler was the only one who had already filled it out, so I just copied his.
I like it.
Does Nathan end up in the NFL? If yes, then where?
Who is this?
So he's the Canadian quarterback who like lit up the league.
From the Lions.
No.
No, okay.
I said
probably not.
yes, Chicago.
Okay. Yes.
I have no.
I have yes, and I have Denver. Because we won't have to pay him a lot, so we can play him and still pay dipshit bathroom boy.
Bathroom boy.
Tyler
I said who and no.
and David.
Yeah, who is
Oh,
this
yeah.
and probably not.
Okay.
All right.
So off to the NFL because playoffs start this week.
Let's go. Do you remember how good the divisional round was last year?
Yeah, it was all games won by a field goal.
They were
wasn't it?
all bangers every game.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen this year.
Not this year.
Congratulations to Mark on his double championship
Woo.
in his fantasy leagues. Congratulations to me on my second place. I was like 39% chance of winning. I had a couple. I had Singletary and Jamar Chase. And then the guy I was playing had, I think, his players were done, I think.
Yeah. You needed like 30 points.
And I couldn't cheer for my guys and against any of his. And then when the game was canceled, we just called it. So I accept my second place. And I'm thrilled with my consistency and being incredible in this league. No big deal. Okay, first question of the NFL. Does defense win championships? I.e., will a top 5 defense win the Super Bowl?
So I tried to find a list of the top 5 defenses.
Now it depends on what metric you're using.
Right, and
Are you
that- and
using
so-
yardage, points,
You wrote
DVOA.
the question, so what did you mean?
I'll do it based off of points.
Based off of points. Okay, now let me go and okay.
Because
It doesn't change my answer because
I know your answer.
My answer, my team is first in almost all defensive categories.
Yeah.
That's,
And that's what I'm basing it
Okay,
off of.
so then I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no.
that's one drink.
I'm gonna say
Tyler?
no.
Then I have to say yes because I picked the 49ers to win.
David?
Same.
I said no, but I didn't look up any metrics.
But see, are the Bills a
But-
top 5 defense?
Bills are a top
No,
5
sorry,
defense.
I changed it to yes. I changed it to yes. I changed it to yes.
Yes, and my answer is also yes.
The Bills are by points, but not by yards.
My answer
Yeah.
was also yes the whole time. Who starts for the Ravens?
Anthony Brown.
Yep.
Why are you yelling Snoop?
Because that's Huntley's nickname. Snoop.
Why is it Snoop?
Oh, why is my nickname?
Your
I-
name.
Someone must give it to him, and then it just stuck.
So I'm saying Lamar because they'll like march out his corpse if they have to. Because it's
But
the
Lamar
NFL.
won't, because it's my
Anthony Brown.
contract year. I'm not going out there to die with no contract.
Yeah.
So fuck you guys.
Huh?
Yeah.
Tyler, who did you say?
Brown.
Yeah, same. How many playoff games does Jalen Hurts start?
I have one.
I had 2.
I have
Two.
2 as well.
Yeah.
What player will have the most buzzworthy moment of playoff?
This, by the way, is a great question. I just want to point that out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's very subjective.
Thank you.
I don't think
get-
it's subjective at all.
Get your drinks ready.
Define
Ma-
buzzworthy.
Yeah, Mark.
Like a helmet catch or
Like the Diggs or the Jefferson catch against Buffalo.
Yeah. We'll know
The
it
minute-
when we see it.
Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
Tyler.
Going Purdy.
That's what I got.
Okay,
Purdy.
that's a drink.
Yep.
Chris.
Stefan Diggs.
I also said Stephon Diggs and David.
I think he gets released from the hospital, and DeMar Hamlin, player that
You should write Stephon Diggs, not just Diggs,
I
because
did.
the other
There's like
could
3
have
of them.
too.
Oh, that's true. I do say Stephon Diggs. I don't know if yours counts, Dave.
he's a player. He won't be playing the game, but he's a
No.
player that buzz about him.
No, I need a
Oh.
play.
Yeah, it's a great answer. But
I think you.
but I
will
think we
obviously
mean
go
on
up
the
and-
field, right?
It's not in spirit of the question.
Yeah.
Oh. Then
And it happened last week anyway with the
the
return to the
hospital,
touchdown.
yeah.
Yeah, like I think he's obviously gonna show up at a game.
Now
then
that
the
he's out of the hospital, 100%.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney.
Mm.
That's not
Who
how you spell that.
can you just? Who will be the 2 teams in the big dance?
I got the Bills and the 49ers.
Oh, I feel like legally I had to say the Bills and Vikings.
I said Bills and 49ers.
Mark?
I have a rematch: Bengals and Niners.
Ooh. And Tyler.
Me too. Bengals, Niners.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Joe
and-
Burrow love up in here.
Who's going to win? You can split if you'd like. You can hedge your bets
He
and pick
can
someone.
beat Mahomes in Kansas City. He's done it before. He'll do it again.
All right, I like it.
May not be in Kansas City.
I said Buffalo.
I got the Bills.
Wait, what's his next question?
Who wins?
Who's going to win? I mean,
Oh,
I
We
think
don't need you to
sorry.
even say.
we don't need
I mean, I'm wearing the jersey
Just drink.
Just
Mhm.
of
drink.
the Defensive Player of the Year.
Tyler, who do you have?
Niners.
Niners.
Wow.
What will the next NFL arrest be? We are recording this on Wednesday, January 11th, 2023. So anything after this date, it counts, and it has to be an arrest. Can't just be suspicion of whatever. Dave,
Possession.
Mark,
Salt.
I said disorderly conduct. Tyler,
I also say assault.
Chris.
DUI, baby.
Wow, going
I'll
back
bring
to
it
that.
back.
Well,
DUI.
Apparently, you didn't do your research because I went to the NFL arrest website, and DUI hasn't been for a while. It's been
yeah,
Then
Mainly
we're
assault.
due. That's what I'm saying.
DUI.
you're going back to that old faithful. Will the MVP of the Super Bowl be anyone other than a quarterback? And bonus points if you want to double down and say what position other than a quarterback. Quarterback for me.
It's quarterback this year, 100%. 100% quarterback this
no,
year.
it's not. It's going
No.
to be a running back, and his name is Christian McCaffrey.
Whoa.
Wow. That's triple down.
Triple down, baby.
Yeah.
If those three things come true, those are 3 points.
Oh, okay.
Mark my words. Tyler?
Quarterback.
I'm going to go running back. I had running back on here. The Niners to win, so thereby running back McCaffrey.
Isn't
Dave knows.
No, technically he's a wide receiver.
Major NFL retirements.
I was gonna say JJ before we, when I was thinking about it, I'm like, oh, JJ Watt. So I'm gonna say Aaron Donald, and I'm gonna say AJ Green.
Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah, he was talking about retiring
Yeah,
after the
he was.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, why
Okay.
would we come back to this shit show?
Yeah.
And then he went, oh,
Why
fuck.
did
Ryan
I-
McVay might be back for that shit show.
Mark?
That's how bad it is. I have Tom Brady.
Wow.
Chris? Sorry, Tyler?
Sorry, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Like-
for this time.
Like not retire and then come back a month
Yeah,
later. Okay.
Because the Niners already have their quarterback, so it's like, we don't need you, Tom.
Yeah. Tyler?
I'm going Robbie Gould and
Oh, that's my boy.
and Jason Kelsey.
Sorry.
He's my
who's
kicker.
that kicker is their boy?
Robbie Gould is the
Cool, man.
they win the Super Bowl and he retires.
Oh, I'll be devastated because we have no kickers.
I said Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady again, and Matt Stafford.
Aaron Rodgers has like how much money coming to him this year? I can't see him retiring.
That's my follow-up question.
Yeah.
I haven't answered that.
David?
I got Matt Ryan and Al Michaels.
Oh, I forgot about Matt Ryan. Fuck.
What is your follow-up question? Sorry, Mark?
No, it'll be answered in the next
Okay.
question but concerning Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Aaron.
About my parents sitting through the Super Bowl?
Oh no.
Or the halftime show? Will my parents be able to sit through the entire halftime show?
No.
Mom, yes. Dad, no.
I have the
Ooh.
same thing.
Wow. Tyler?
I said yes.
Oh, I'm saying yes. I think they're gonna hate watch a lot.
Mom, yes, Dad,
That's
no.
what I think. I think it's going to be a hate watch. There's like a train wreck they can't turn
Yeah.
away.
As close as you can get. What will the first text be to me by my parents about the halftime show? And just keeping in mind, I don't know if I got this right last year. So I'm gonna say she should stick to makeup.
Whoa.
So something to do with like she should stick to her other business ventures. David?
I have something similar. I have that. Is that the singer with the makeup line?
Chris?
She's lovely.
Tyler?
What is she wearing?
Ooh,
I
That's a
like
good
that.
one. That is a good
Mark.
Is the halftime over?
Mm.
Joe.
one. I turned the channel back on.
Yeah, it might be something like you call that singing or like. Anyways, okay. Will any of the halftime show controversial? Black Power Fist, it's gotta happen one year. Anyone else? Anyone? Anything controversial?
But is that controversial though? No.
Because white people hate it. White people are scared.
Aren't they?
Did you? Someone was fired. I think it was in Toronto. For like making a flag for Muslim Heritage Day, but they accidentally made the ISIS flag.
ISIS flag, yeah.
They were trying to do like just a fist, but they did it this way, and whoopsie doodles.
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
Is that like us finding the swastika in the underside of our child's pizza?
Yeah, so Rowan, our friends got Rowan like a food truck. It's like a Fisher Price food truck, and you can make a taco,
Yeah.
a cookie, a pizza, or a burger. And if you put the pieces of the pizza together and flip it over, it's legitimately a swastika.
Amazing.
I will send you guys a picture when we are done this
They're
podcast.
indoctrinating them young.
Legit, it's not like, oh, that could be your like. It's for sure a swastika.
That's awful.
So no one said anything controversial. Will there
Nah.
be any guests beyond the headliner?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Anyone? I double down with Drake, even though I don't. I think they hate each other now.
Lonely Island.
What?
And
Yeah.
Chiron.
Yeah. They do a Shirani. That would be amazing.
Maybe Jay Z.
I'd throw out maybe Shady for a second year in a row.
Or Upside Down 50 Cent.
That was the best.
He didn't leave. He's still here.
How many minority head coaches will we see at the start of next season? Tyler,
5.
I also have
We're-
5.
you're improving.
No, it's the
5.
same as what we had started this year. 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we only had 4.
I'm improving to 6.
Then I said 4, assuming it would stay the same, and I'm going to double down and continue with 4.
Well, now it's 4 because Lovey got fired.
Yeah.
And he won't get rehired. Will any other NFL gay? Did any?
No.
Nope.
No one's coming out as gay.
What happens to Aaron Rodgers after this season? David,
Still crazy and playing.
Chris
Plays in Green Bay.
retires. Mark,
So I wrote down specifically, stirs drama about his future only to ultimately return to the Packers and cash a $60 million paycheck.
Tyler,
Uno más. One more.
Uno.
This is such a waste of a first round quarterback. Love.
He's just
Yeah.
sitting there going. Eh. What happens to Tom Brady after this season? Mark,
Well, I had him retiring, so he's retiring.
yeah, Chris.
He plays. I don't like. I'm of two minds. I could see him going to the Raiders, but that division sucks for him. So I'm gonna say New Orleans. They need a
Tyler,
quarterback.
I just said he leaves Tampa. I'm not.
yeah,
putting
fine.
any
He
money
leaves Tampa. That's for sure. He plays and leaves Tampa. That's for sure.
Dave.
Yeah, I think I misread the question. I have him as an unrestricted free agent, but I guess I need to pick where he
No,
goes.
you can just say he leaves Tampa. That's
Okay,
fine.
then I'm gonna stick with that.
The question was what happens to him. If you want to double down, name a team, you go for it.
Can I undouble down with the team name?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm undoubling down. I'm just saying
You
he
can
keeps
double
playing.
down. I'll give you a bonus.
He keeps continuing to play, but not with Tampa Bay.
I said he is
Yeah.
retired.
He will no longer invest in cryptocurrency.
Well, I mean, imagine a lot of people are like that.
Where
And that's
does
probably
Sean
why he needs to keep playing.
Yeah.
remember NFTs?
Mhm.
Boatgate.
Right?
Yeah.
Where will Sean Payton go?
Denver.
Dallas.
Denver. Oh, I said Dallas. Dallas. Tyler. Oh, fuck,
Drink.
I'm almost done. David?
I got him back with the Saints.
Wow.
Okay, Jim Harbaugh, same question.
Here's my Broncos.
That's Broncos.
Stays in Michigan.
Broncos.
I don't mind that too, though.
Tyler?
Panthers.
Panthers will stick with Wilkes,
What a plot twist. Okay, on to our miscellaneous.
and that's one of head coaches.
On to our miscellaneous. With Dwayne Johnson at the helm, what league makes more profit in 2023? CFL or the XFL?
No
XFL,
question.
XFL has a better TV deal. Way better TV deal.
Tyler?
Bigger audience. too.
They're probably already making more money.
But do
Yeah.
they have higher net expenses? There's net profit, not just revenue.
Oh,
we
yeah, it
find the
did
net-
say profit. Yeah. Well, it's
Do we
going to
have
be,
profit
that'll
numbers for
be
this
tough
CFL?
to,
Is that publicly available though?
I don't think it is.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
If it isn't, then we can negate the question.
Will we see any major retirements? If so, then whomst?
Got Verlander.
He just signed a
I
two-year deal.
know. I still think he's going to, I don't know.
He's gonna start, go on the IR and be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So durable.
Mark?
I have Cabrera and Iguodala.
Tyler?
Rafa and Venus Williams.
I love the raffle pick.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Love that Rafa pick. David?
I left this blank because I wanted
Uh,
Sidney Crosby.
Whoa.
know what I was thinking?
He's only got a year or two left on his contract. So many concussion things. That team is okay at best. I'm going all in on Sidney Crosby, and I'm
Whoa. I mean, what
I
more
was
does he
act-
have to prove at this point?
I know.
Exactly. I was thinking about him too because I was like, you know what? He's mid 30s.
Yeah,
He's won literally everything.
he's got nothing left to prove.
Concussions. I think he might be engaged now. Like you might just say fuck it.
Remember when we thought he was gay?
And then suspiciously he came up with a
I still
girlfriend
think
like the weeks after, though.
Yeah.
No?
he's for sure gay.
He listens to this
He
podcast.
listened to our podcast. He's like, they're on to me.
Oh no. Mine are Jonathan Taves and Patrice Bergeron.
Again?
Actually, though.
Okay.
Tyler, did I get you? Yeah. With your Rafa.
I love the Rafa.
What of these questions? Here's question: anti-Semitism.
Yep, Kyrie. The Kyrie question is for sure the Boatgate.
Kyrie and maybe the Dana White thing from the other day.
Riders QB.
Oh man.
David.
I wrote what's a boat gate, but I didn't see this. Does Nathan Rourke end up in the NFL? So
Make one bold prediction that back in December, somebody will call you a sorcerer for even suggesting. Mark, what is your sorcerer pick?
I have
Actually,
our boy.
Pods,
Yeah.
leaving this to the
Leave
end.
that one for the last. Yeah.
Okay.
That
At
should be
the
the
end
last.
of 2023, what is the highest ranked Canadian player?
what is the ranking? I thought it was just who. Oh no.
You wrote this question,
Mm.
Chris.
It was the highest ranked Canadian tennis star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got.
read the question right.
What is this? Auger, whatever that person. I
Felix
looked at.
Auger-Aliassime,
Yeah,
come
that
on.
guy. That guy. He's the
Okay.
highest right now. That's where it stays.
Name the person. Then I also said Felix. Chris.
It was that person.
Felix.
Felix.
do we
I'll
all
just
say
say
Felix?
Felix.
Oh,
It's
Dave had
gonna
something
be
different.
Felix.
I got it. Layla Fernandez.
Felix will have to drop a lot then.
Will Chris watch a soccer game in 2023?
I put
Yes.
I put yes with a question mark.
I say yes. You're going to a Forge game.
I
Ah,
probably
good.
will. I probably will.
Tyler.
I also said yes.
I'll switch mine to yes then. I forgot about the Forge.
Mark, you said yes.
I did.
Will
Can you change
anyone?
mine to yes, please?
Will anyone from the PGA defect to Live Golf?
I say no. I think it's over.
Mark,
I have yes.
Tyler.
I said no.
I said yes and doubled down and said Ricky Fowler.
Ooh.
'Cause I pick him for everything.
You do.
David.
I have yes.
And other way around, will anyone go back to the PGA? You can say yes or pick a player. I'm saying yes, but I did double down and say Dustin Johnson.
I said no.
But officially, it's yes.
They like the
No.
money.
Tyler?
No. Nobody's leaving.
Yes.
I'm sure in their contract there's penalty of death if they do go back.
That's right.
Here you go, soccer times. Will another European footballer head to the MLS?
Yes.
I have yes.
Obviously.
It's any. It's not a big name, but yeah, someone will go
I
there.
have Messi to Miami. Keep the dream alive.
I say
Ooh.
yes, and the Robert Carlyle guy.
Isn't he like 38?
Yeah, that's
He
when
is.
they go to the MLS.
That's when they
Do you see
He
it?
looks exactly like Robert Carlyle.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Where will Cristiano Ronaldo finish the year?
Right where it is.
I put
Yeah,
wherever he just
Al-Nassr.
signed, whatever that place is.
Al-Nassr.
Yeah, where the money keeps rolling.
I said he's
Yeah.
going to retire. I think that
No way. He could walk around on that field and
Yeah.
nobody will give a shit.
Especially in that league.
Okay. Back to our last question. Make one bold prediction that when we listen back to this in December, somebody will call you a sorcerer for even suggesting it as a possibility. We will start with Mark Bunn.
I have Felix winning the French Open.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he is French.
Maybe.
So
So the French
Ergo.
Open specifically. So if he
Ergo.
wins the U.S. Open, get fucked.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But technically, clay is his best surface. That's why I picked the French Open.
Perfect. Okay.
And if Rafa retires,
Yeah.
Christopher?
I have the NFL announces a full plan to have 4 teams operating in Europe by 2030.
Oh,
Wow.
I love that.
Wow.
That's really cool. Tyler?
I can see that happening, but
Yeah.
not this year. Maybe they'll announce it like next year.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm-
it wants attention. I love it. Tyler?
LeBron gets traded.
Ooh.
double down to where?
Double down to where?
Go
No,
back home
freebie where?
again.
Freebie where?
Back to
Freebie.
Cleveland.
He'll go back home again because Cleveland is stacked.
No, he'll go to the Nets.
Yeah, I'm not taking away a point. That you'll just get a bonus.
Yep. Nah.
He'll
LeBron
go to
for
the East.
Kyrie.
He'll go to the East for sure.
I said Sean McVay will say he's stepping away from football and break his contract, but he will sign somewhere else.
Ooh.
He will be the head coach of a different team at the beginning of next
They'll
season.
pull Sean Payton, but get back to NFL quicker than Sean Payton.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
and to a completely different team. David?
I have 2, so I don't know how I want to handle this.
Okay.
I was thinking my initial one was that Lamar next year, but I don't think that's a sorcerer prediction.
So you might cut out. What was it?
I have Lamar Jackson not suiting up for the Ravens.
Oh.
That's enough of a sorcerer pick, so I'm
Yeah.
going to go with a specific trade that I see happening,
Mm.
and it is Derek Carr for Kirk Cousins.
Ew.
Why would you
Oh.
do that?
Why would the Vikings want that?
Because they need someone with a higher ceiling.
Carr has a higher ceiling than Cousins?
Yeah, I think so. And no guaranteed dollars.
Okay.
It's the opposite contract of what Kirk Cousins has,
Oh, well,
Right.
yeah, no kidding.
Well,
and
they,
that's why they need to get out of that.
And do you think do you think the Raiders are like, yeah, let's
I
get
think
Kirk
I think
Cousins
the
in here?
Raiders take a short-term hit of the high contract
Yeah.
and have someone who's steady.
Oof. All right. Well, I'll be.
I don't know. Daniels has a hard on for Stidham.
Okay.
I think Kurt's too into Jesus to go to the city of sin.
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
Kirk doesn't get a say. Kirk Cousins doesn't get a say.
There's too much porn there. Way too much nudity in Vegas.
Call me a sorcerer next year, then.
I know.
we
I'm just
will.
friends.
I can't believe you
What
did this. By the way. What did you
Did-
say? What number did you say at the beginning?
65?
65. We're at
160.
62.
I get it.
I'm going to edit in.
Dead air.
I'm going to edit in all of the stuff from before we went live, and that'll put us
Please do.
over.
Please do.
No.
We had some fun stuff.
Oh, wait. That's what it was based on from 845.
I was too.
Oh.
But we'll see. No,
No,
it's
but we
whenever.
always do what the episode
I
length is, and I've
Yeah,
always cut that shit out.
So does this banter count?
Yes.
So should we keep bantering?
No.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep
100%.
bantering then. Absolutely.
I'm so
Keep,
tired.
keep going.
So tired and I have stuff to do. I'm excited for 2023. I feel like
It's gonna be a good
maybe
year.
we're back to normal.
Ish.
Should we make plans right now for when the Vikings play the Niners?
Oh.
Bold.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bold because I have the Giants winning.
Because
Oh.
if the Vikings play the Niners when they play next round.
Oh no!
I have
So that
Giants and Jags as my upset picks.
will be at my parents. So we
Are
can-
the Jags really an upset pick if they're home?
Yeah, because they're a 1-point dog.
1 point dog is not an upset pick.
It's an underdog.
Well, happy first week of NFL playoffs. Happy 2023 to you guys. 23 is my lucky number, so I'm hoping for a really fucking awesome year. And no, not because of Jordan Jose Jr. So
Is it
I
because
was-
of the movie The Number 23 starring Jim Carrey?
yes, no,
Yeah.
I just I played sports growing up, and people always wanted 23, and I was like, no, that's mine. And it was like, oh right,
Yeah, but they wanted 23 for Jordan. You want it for a different reason.
exactly. It's like you should give it to me because I want it for a different player.
When our cruise docked in Puerto Rico, Taylor turns to me and goes, "You think Jose Cruz Jr. is here?"
No, you said that, and I said no, he isn't, because he's the head coach of Rice University. Because I know exactly what he's doing right now.
When you said when your cruise docked, I was thinking actually like Jose Cruz was docking into.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico was
Some kind of sex term.
Puerto Rico was lovely. Very much enjoyed it. And Dave and I invite to all of you guys on this podcast as we try and go over 65 minutes. We are tentatively plotting probably a 2024 thing, a baseball trip where we would do Dominican, Cuba,
In Puerto
and
Rico.
Puerto Rico.
And
Interesting.
seeing
That baseball trip.
baseball game in each one.
Interesting.
Maybe, what did we talk? Antilles? What did we? The other one?
Oh,
Curacao.
Curacao.
Interesting.
That's what.
That one's a bit of a hike.
We've been talking. Actually, we're like, oh, the city's fucking. We did docked in San Juan. Like, the city's fucking off the charts cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we wanted to spend much more time there, so we kind of rekindled our baseball tour idea.
I like it.
Well, friends, thanks for listening. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that fun stuff. I'm very excited to see how long this episode is. I'm really excited to see what crazy shit happens. I always get so excited when we record this, and then I never remember a couple weeks in. I'm like,
Right. Forget everything I said.
ask me 3 weeks from now any of our answers without looking. I'll be like, I have no fucking idea. Even though I was like, oh, Rafa Nadal pick. I won't remember. But thanks for listening, everybody.